Hey dudes, welcome back to FusionFall. Where is it? There it is. Hold on. Ooh, there it is. I figured we'd do some missions for Father today. So here we go. We have to go all the way to what's it called? Peach Creek Estates, I think, and defeat some monsters. So that should be easy. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, I had a pretty uneventful day, I guess. I went to go see the new Lion King, which was better than I expected. I kind of expected it to be like one of those, I don't know, cash grab type things where like they're profiting off of the nostalgia factor and also the like creating something quote unquote new, but without actually creating something new. So like, I'm sure the kids that saw the original in, I think it was like 94 or something, are bringing their kids to go see it today, which is pretty interesting to think about. That's not the right thing. Is that you? Okay. Here we go. And like, the technology that they have is incredible. Oh, I think in the last one, or in one of the last ones, I was like, oh, there's no more big pit. But no, it's still here. I was sorely mistaken. We're just gonna glaze over that and go back to talking about the Lion King. It is like incredible that they're able to make stuff look as realistic as they do. But it's also sort of like a question of, should they? I mean, obviously they make like $1 billion off every one of these remakes. So it's obviously like it makes sense for them financially to do these kinds of things. But it's also kind of like, as consumers, I guess, of this media, I feel like we should expect more from, I guess, creators. But let's not talk about how I'm literally doing the bare minimum and how I'm technically a creator and whoever's watching this is a consumer. We're just gonna not talk about that at all because I am amazing at this.
I'm tired.
Oh my god. I'm tired of you, honestly. Oh, but I was telling my mom about kind of how I sort of miss the 2D animation, like of hand-drawn Disney movies. I think there was more like charm to them, more like life to them, and I kind of miss that, I guess. I don't know how to like put it in words, but I was comparing the like the scene in the new movie to the scene in the old movie, and it was the just can't wait to be king, that whole number, and how in this movie it has them like running, and there's animals at the water hole, and they're like running between animals' legs and stuff, and like it was alright. It was good. Like, it was impressive how realistic everything is, but at the same time, again, it has the same sort of question, like, should they do this? Sorry, I'm just looking at nothing good. Great. Mighty Chihuahua. Can I be your friend? That's not something. Oh, she's slowing down. Okay. I'm gonna make her
If
my
another
buddy.
player accepts your offer to
Thanks.
be your buddy, that
Uh
player will be added to your buddy list.
oh.
You can warp to any
But
of
then
all
in
players in the
the
buddy list.
we're
Let's
friends.
rest.
Oh my god. Literally run out of energy 2 seconds. Um in the cartoon, the whole musical number has Simba kind of like his or the way like he sort of sees the world portrayed to the audience. And I think that was really cool how like once the song starts like the
I'm
background
tired.
becomes really
Bye-bye.
colorful and like you know these animals that are not clearly real, they're cartoons, are dancing and singing just like real lions probably wouldn't. But um, the way they are like portrayed, I guess, is more kind of more lifelike, I guess.
Good
Not that
candy.
okay,
Can't
I'm
catch
kind of
me.
not making any sense, but that whole number in the animated version or the cartoon version, I feel like has more life and more like charm to it rather than the
I
uh,
need a snack.
realistic
Haha.
version, which is kind of though these animals look lifelike, there is not as much like emotion, I guess. I don't know. Um, and then there's the whole part with
This is a message from Father.
dude is aggro like crazy. Um, I really cannot talk for more than 2 seconds without forgetting what I was saying.
This is a message from Father.
Don't yell, dude. Um, half of these videos, I'm sure someone could make a 30-minute compilation of me saying because I say it a lot.
Pick up immediately.
I'm really struggling not to say but it's very hard. Oh, we gotta get Buttercup first,
Let's get him. Daddies beware.
and then complete it. Okay,
Attach.
See ya.
now we gotta go all the way back to Father, which is fine. Maybe we could hitch a ride with this guy. Maybe not. Ooh, he has the cape that we're gonna get soon. I don't know how soon, but sometime soon. But the thing I was trying to say was the at the end of the song in the cartoon version, it has Simba and Nala up on top of like stacked upon a big stack of animals, and they're all singing and like swinging from side to side. And like obviously in the realistic version, you couldn't do that because it's not meant to look like a cartoon. Um, and I think what this movie sort of gains in realism and like convince can I don't know what word I'm trying to say, but like what it gains in like realism and like I guess the strides that it's making for more realistic and like remake movies, it kind of loses in like the story and the characters and the sort of like atmosphere of the movie or the feeling of the movie.
It's
I mean,
me. Zuma
I
Zoom.
just think it kind of stinks that they're continuously making all these remakes, but they are not using this, or I guess taking advantage of this, their audience's like wants,
You need a mission?
I guess.
You bore me.
I don't know. I'm not very good at talking about movies. Um, but I would say my expectations were sort of low, just because I'd heard not so amazing things about it. But it was like better than I thought it was going to be. It definitely could have been worse. I just feel like they could have made, I don't know, something new. I don't know. And I'm sure like the kids who saw the movie, the original movie in the 90s, are excited to have like a moment with their kids being like, I was your age when I was seeing this movie back when it was like animated. It still is animated, but
Let's get 'em.
animated differently. And I think, again, like when you're like working with animals as your main characters, you have to have some sort of way for them to express their emotions, whether it's through their movement or through their expressions. And I feel like when you do the super realistic route, it kind of falls short of maybe the emotion or the theme that you're trying to portray,
This is a message from
Catch 'em
and
later.
that's unfortunate. Um, Not saying that like, well, I was gonna say I'm not saying that like the voice actors did a bad job, because they did like a
Go KND.
pretty good job, I'd say. Um, but it did certain points, and I guess certain characters, you kind of felt like, could you put a little more uh, emotion into it? I don't know. But go see it for yourself and get back to me. Let me know what you think. I feel like I've talked about blanking the whole episode, and I'm trying to play FusionFall, but there's only like so much you can say about the game.
Tired.
I guess at a certain point you get so far that you're kind of like, there's nothing like new to say, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. But we have finished our favors for Father, part 3 of 3, and I've not been paying attention to like what the mission is
you need
at
a
all.
mission?
Good work. Why is Fuse
See,
so
I'm
obsessed with
busy.
harmless Eddie and his castle? Why not more important people like me?
It's
a good question.
I was just getting started.
Looking for
I
mission?
think, yeah, I don't want to go to Ennsville.
See you soon.
Maybe next episode we could go to Ennsville. But I don't know where to end this episode off, because it's only like 14 minutes now, so I feel like this episode is so long.
Hey, where you going?
Clearly it's not,
Me.
at least not yet. I just feel like I did all 3 of those missions. Maybe I should end the episode, make like a short episode so people can watch it and get on with their lives. But I guess not. I guess I'm going to Foster's to see what I can do, see what I can see, to see what I can be, see what I can accomplish, see what the inside of Foster's looks like, because in the old game they did have like an interior of Foster's, but it was like inside of an infected zone, or not an infected zone, like fusion layer. So like you could only go in there once, or you could go in again, I guess, if you wanted to, if your friend had the mission. So I kind of want to look inside. Oh, very colorful, very pink, very interesting. I like it a lot, actually. Mr. Harriman, there he is, because he used to be behind. Oh, is that really it? Nothing there. That's cute though. They should have those glasses as an item. So looks like that's it. Oh, that's like the thing I guess he uses to talk to Frankie. That's pretty cool. Mr. Harriman.
Pleasure to see you. I say, good day.
Love that. Oh, you can see like outside. That's really cool. Can't see inside, but you can see outside. I'm stuck. Okay, no, I'm not. Don't worry, guys. I got out of it. No, not one of yours. How about
You want
you?
a mission?
Oh.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't know what to do. What do your missions have to do? In the maze. Yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, I'll do that. Easy. Okay, unlock the door. And tell Frankie. Whoa, she's looking at me.
Do you want a mission?
Oh, that's because I talked to her already. Huh? I didn't ask God to unlock the door. I have no idea what
I'll
he's
be
talking
here if you
about.
need me.
And I guess that's it.
Let's get him. Let's go, people. I was just getting
And now we can go to the maze. Hopefully, I'm just now realizing, but like hopefully the audio isn't too loud. I'm gonna actually get Wilt out real quick. And now we're gonna run.
Number 2.
I'm hoping that the audio isn't too loud, because it's definitely like significantly louder. I guess maybe when you start recording you can hear it better. I'm not sure exactly. Sorry, this is really annoying that I just keep switching. That's also really annoying. You made a big mistake. Messing with me. Exactly. So we gotta find Eduardo's beanie baggies. I'm not sure what Eduardo has to do with beanie baggies. But apparently he likes them. I'm not sure what this is either. I'm confused about that. It's probably talked about in an episode of the show. But I guess I wasn't like an avid watcher. I do have it on my list on Hulu. But I have yet to watch a single episode. And that's pretty much how my whole list looks. This is so annoying. I think there is like a way to turn off the voices. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, never mind. Alrighty then, let's get his beanie baggies back to our buddy Eduardo. It's too bad he didn't have a B name. So that would have been a lot of alliteration. Oh, but first we're going to switch out Wilt for Buttercup. We're going to bring back the beanie baggies to Eduardo, but we're going to get Buttercup first. I guess that was a few more bees. Oh, gracias, you found my lost beanie baggies. I was so scared and worried about them. I will be more careful next time. So,
But I was just getting started.
yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.